So in this video, I'm going to share with you one of our top agents' one call close, and I'm going to share with you exactly how I taught her to sell over 50 policies in a month. I'm going to give you a sales training, a sales walkthrough, just like I gave Brandy, and I helped her go from selling 3 policies in her first month of ever being in the life insurance industry to working with us to selling at the bottom here over 52 policies in her first full month with us. I'm going to kind of share with you all the lesson things that I've taught her, so hopefully you can become a better sales individual. I'm going to break down the intro, the script, and give you the full walkthrough of her one call close on how I've been able to help her and ultimately how she is one of the top insurance agents in the whole entire industry. With the script and resources that are out there, this will help you become a better sales individual. And ultimately, if I ever get to meet you, this is exactly how I train you. This is how I train my agents. And this is what I've learned that has helped me sell hundreds and hundreds of policies that you now have access to. Our goal here is to help provide you the best information and resources to hopefully help you feed your family and make more money in this life insurance industry. So we sell all final expense industry. Real quick, I want to share with you here, Brandy did 135 presentations. She did 54 apps and 52 sales actually went through. So if you can learn these frameworks, I want to share with you, you can unlock and become a better sales individual. And I want to share with you why she is so good. I'm going to give you exactly feedback. So here is her live one call close. Let's listen to it.
Hello, Ms. Palma?
Yes.
Hi, this is Brandy. I know we were kind of texting back and forth yesterday. Was now still a good time for you?
Yeah. I just needed to ask you a couple of questions first.
Okay, lady, right off the bat, starting to establish authority. Here is how Brandy handles it. She's testing it right now, really, really quick. And the goal is to get her off guard and lower her guard in the first 30 seconds.
Sure.
And ultimately, you can hear Brandy's tone. And one of the things that I train you guys understand, how do you sound in the first 30 seconds? Do you sound lovely, like, sure? Do you sound warm? Or do you sound uneasy, nervous, or not confident? That will create a lot of skepticism in the client or potential buyer, which will help you long-term in the sales process. But Brandy handled that great.
It's a term or it's not a term?
So, those options are available, but if your main concern is like final expense, or if you want something that,
right,
not going to expire, that's usually what we work with.
Okay, and I want something I'd like to try to get 20,000.
Okay, so right off the jump, our goal in the first 30 seconds to 60 seconds is to establish exactly why are we having this conversation. Now, this client came out the jump basically saying that she knows exactly what she's looking for. She's looking for a whole life coverage. Brandy addressed that. Now she wants to go ahead and recommend, hey, this is what I'm looking for.
If I can, just in case I have some things I have to settle, God forbid something happens to me when I pack. And then maybe leave my son a little something. I don't know if
let the client speak. Do not interrupt.
They do that celebration of life or whatever they want to do, I think I'm going to get cremated.
Okay, got it. All right, so that's really...
So pacing there. Okay, got it. Very calm, cool. Let the client feel at ease, and that's when she moves them forward.
Really, really helpful just to, again, kind of identify what you really need it for.
Yeah.
So just to kind of let you know how we work is we specifically help seniors.
So now she's addressed exactly what she's looking for. They have a clear Brandy, and the client know exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for whole life coverage. Now she's going to explain how she can help the client with exactly her problem.
You find the most affordable rates that you can get statewide. We do work with all 26 companies in the state, so my job is just to really see what you are eligible for, see if we can get you, the cheapest rates out there. But just to confirm here, your birthday came in as February 13th of 57. Was that right?
Yes.
Okay. And are you a smoker?
No.
Right. And you are in Florida, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So now it's going to go into the health questions. The health questions is something that we always do. We break them down just for HIPAA authorization. This for HIPAA concerns. We're going to skip through the medical portion here. What Brandy does very, very well, it's very important for you guys to understand, is that you have to display that you're an absolute expert, that you know what medications they're on, that you know if they're taking a certain medication or if they have kidney disease. that certain carriers won't take them, and you have to display that you know exactly what you're taking. You establish a lot of authority, and this is what I train my agents. Establish a lot of authority, conviction, and that you are the expert in the medical portions. You need to know what amlodipine is. You need to know what atorvastatin. You need to know what levothyroxine is. You need to know what gabapentin is. You need to know what hydrochlorothiazide is. You need to know that if carvedilol and spironolactone are taken together, then it's going to come as congestive heart failure. You need to frame yourself as a product expert, and this is exactly the purpose, and this is what Brandy does very, very well in the discovery of the medical portion. So
over last year.
We're gonna keep skipping along here.
People in excellent health, and a common thing I hear a lot is just staying active.
Yeah, you have to
talk about their health here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If you don't, I think that's what happens. Yeah, I don't feel 66. But you know what?
Okay.
I gotta tell you.
So now,
off the Inteneral. I mean.
So now they're talking about like feeling healthy. They're building great rapport. This lady is she's opening up to Brandy. Brandy is the person, and you need to become the person who allows people to feel comfortable with sharing things to them. Comfortable as like, oh, this person's more than a life insurance agent. They're an expert, but they also sound like someone who I could be my friend with. And she does that very, very well. So continue.
You know, I've been on it for so long.
She's talking about her medications.
How you take things. Doctors don't say this to you about 5, 3.5, and about 1.
If you just want to tell you over the top, HERN as in Nancy.
Okay.
I also want to give you my personal cell phone number just because I do pretty much.
Now what Brandy's doing, and important to note in the script, is that you are going to go out there and you're going to give them your personal information, let them know who you are, that they can reach them anytime. And then Brandy just gave her first name. Now she's going to give her personal number, and then she's going to get her state identification lookup number. Let's listen.
Live at work, but just in case I'm not, I just want you to be able to have a number that you can call or text me at any time if you need something. I just want you to know I'm going to be here for you and your family. And
what I train my agents here that Brandy does very well, that you need to have conviction, that you need to help them feel like you are actually going to be there for them, that you're going to take care of their family, that they can truly call you, that they can pick up the phone, and they can be there for you throughout all this process, that you are going to be their agent. You are starting the selling right now.
You can always call this number, and that number is 432.
Okay.
Should be discussing this with you. And that number is.
And I'll know what she's going to do next. Give the number there. Go ahead and give your NPN number just to verify that they can look you up with the state.
As far as what really had you start.
Now, Brandy's going to ask the first question, okay? The question now is to start learning about 2 things. What are they really looking for, and what pain do they have since they don't have a solution to the problem? So this is what we're going to jump into. Here's question number 1.
There's some.
I got this.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
No, I won't say thanks. Yeah.
So I guess kind of back to you here. Just as far as what really had you start looking around for some insurance.
So what had you looking around for some insurance?
Well, because I'm getting older, and you never know, and I just don't want my family having to worry about, because I know Social Security doesn't do that well with you. You know,
right.
My bank is giving me 2000 free insurance, which I was really surprised. Yeah, life insurance. And where I work, they're supposed to be. Well, I have to make sure they're doing this. $2,500 free. So there's $4,500 right there. But then my Social Security, I don't know what they give you. I think somebody said they give you like $3,000 now or something. So that's. But I just want to make sure.
Go let the client talk. Let the client explain why they're looking. Exactly. Brandy is not interrupting. You never want to interrupt. You want them to explain. Again, their words that they use are going to be used against them. So you want them to spill as many beans as possible, as I like to train on.
Just in case things don't work out, I have this insurance to back, because I want to arrange everything before I, God forbid, when I pass away. It's all done. So nobody has to do anything.
Got it.
My mother did that. She had everything arranged. All we had to do is we had whatever breakfast thing for her, and I had to put her name on. She was
Also, a really good note to think about here. This client has already experienced some type of death that increases the likelihood of value on the product of life insurance, because this person has experienced some type of pain and they realize that, hey, there is some type of importance here. It's very important that you are speaking with rational people who understand the importance of life insurance. But all in all, you have to create value, and this is what Brandy's going to go jump into. Create the value, create the importance, create the need or urgency. Now is what makes you a great salesman.
I had a cemetery, and I had to put her name on the stone. That's all I had to do. You know, and she had everything all done.
Wow.
You know?
Wow. I'm sorry for your loss there, but that's a blessing to just.
You see what she does there? Explain empathy. One of our core values that we teach on is utter sincerity. How can you make the client feel like you actually care? How can you make the client feel like you're heard? She's not going on talking about the product next. She is addressing it. She's present in the moment. Oh my gosh, expressing concern for the loss, and the client is getting warm feelings and emotions from that, and it's going to help her open up and want to be helped by Brandy.
Not have
and it was so much, and she did it for us.
She's just talking.
We wouldn't have to go through all that stuff, and I want to do the same thing.
We train on, hey, how can you say less words and have the client say more than you? Because the person who speaks the most has less power. This person who speaks the less has more power. Let them open up to you.
Awesome.
But I'm not going to get buried. I want to get cremated.
Got it. So just to make sure we're on the page, what I'm hearing is just
now what she's going to do now is we train on is clearly identify the problem and let the client know that this is a problem and let them know that they have been heard. Here's what Brandy says. Basically summarize what they just said back to you in a simple sentence. Let's go ahead and hear what she says.
Basically, you do have, again, that coverage with your bank, which is incredible. And then your company or your employer coverage, that, they have you on that 2,500. So there is something there, but you just kind of want something, I guess, just a policy for final expenses, so you're not feeling uneasy.
That's the response that you need to get. When you explain someone's situation back to them, you need to get a yes. You need to get a right. You need to get some type of affirmation. If you don't do that, you're missing the ball and you're not hitting the nail on the head. It's like that we like to explain. Explain their full situation back to them. Is that what you're looking for? And they're going to say yes.
The what if.
Right, because what happens if it doesn't come through? They're saying that, you know what I mean? So I want to have a backup just to make sure. And then I just want to have enough that, God forbid I have any bills left over or anything like that. I want that, I want them to be paid off. I don't want to have my family worrying about them, even though they say, oh, you don't have to worry when you pass away. Well, then sometimes they go after your family,
Yeah.
So
I don't want. When you say that, are you thinking like credit cards?
And you see how Brandy doesn't try to sell herself. She's just asking the next question. We are an ask question framework. Ask the next question. Get this client to still open up and explain what is their real concern.
Cards or medical bills?
Credit cards, not medical bills, because I'm on Social Security right now, and I have a great insurance, an excellent insurance plan.
Awesome.
So I really don't have that, but I do have credit card, just a couple, and just other things that I might have. But I don't know, I don't know. I'm just wanted to make sure that I just have extra, and I would like to leave my son a little something because I don't have a lot.
Got it. Okay, well, I will say, and you said you already knew, but they really can't come after your kids for, those kinds of bills.
So this is another thing. We teach our agents, and you need to understand that honesty is one of the best sales tricks, tactics in this industry. A lot of people think that they can get their credit card debt is going to be passed on to their children. It's false. And instead of Brandy saying, oh, by the way, yeah, you should definitely go ahead and make sure that credit card is going to get passed on, which is a lie, she is honest with this client. And the more honesty and ways of angles that you can build honesty with your prospect or potential buyer, the more they are going to be trusting you when you say the words that you say. And if you anytime ruin your reputation in the sale or say things that are not true and they call you out on it, you will lose the sale. But really, really great point that Brandy's just being really, really honest and helping them know that, hey, listen.
But I definitely understand. Just wanting to make sure that, it's not something that he's going to, be in a position to worry about. And, okay, so this, I think we've definitely identified at this point, again, what you really need it for.
See, exactly. Train on clearly identifying what they need the insurance for and then move forward and explain the pain. Two things in a sale. Number one, why are they looking? And two, what if they don't ever solve the problem, which you're probably going to hear next on what that looks like for her. Brandy is just leading and controlling the call and letting this person know that she's being heard. She understands what she's looking for. And now we're just moving her down the sales process. Really straight line. Never was off topic, was never talking about her kids, was never talking about the sun, was never talking about the sky. It's a straight line, ask the next question script.
And see what we can find you that'll be able to cover those expenses, maybe leave a little bit something left over.
Yeah.
Have you been looking around around for a while, or did you just start kind of looking around?
I have been looking around.
Okay, and the next thing that we talk about is, this is important to the lady. She just explained why she needs it. She explained that this is so important to her. But what actions has she taken to solve this problem? And why has she not bought?
And I just found this other lady, and this is what she wanted to give me. And I'm like, let me think about this. It's God forbid, when I do pass, you get it right away. Okay? The beneficiary gets it right away. It's $10,000 and it's $51 a month. And I wanted a little more than that, but I can't afford anything. Like 51 is probably what, around there what I can afford. So I was thinking about 10,000, but then I'm like, I really like more than that, but that's why I'm looking around.
So the lady wanted the coverage, but it's too expensive. She didn't think the price. She thought the value, the price outweighed the value. Now the thing is, she was like, I wanted it, but I thought it was too expensive. So price is going to be the biggest objection moving into the sale.
To see if I can get the same maybe price, and it,
goal, have products that allow you to have better rates. So this client is looking for life insurance. She's going to be a buyer. She just wants to make sure that she can get more coverage. We're just trying to see if she can basically spend the same $52, but get more than $10,000.
A little more insurance. That's it.
Got it. So do you know what company that was with?
Hang on a second.
651.
Yeah, I can't think of the company. Let me see if she text me anything. Sometimes they text me. Hold on.
This lady is actively looking for life insurance, but she has not been sold.
Where is she on here? What the heck did I do now? I had her card.
Yeah, it's okay if you can't. It's just I'm looking because we have all the carriers in the state here, and I'm looking and see like True Stage 52, Americo 55. But I did find what I'm showing is, again, based on the information you told me, it looks like you're eligible for the most affordable option here.
And what is the most affordable?
So this is with a company here called SBLI, or Savings Bank Life Insurance. Have you heard of them?
No.
So they are really, if I can ever actually get somebody approved with them, it's a good deal here. They have a preferred program, but they've been around since 1907. They were founded in 1907, so they've been around for a while. They are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau because they do pay out their claims within 24 to 48 hours. But they also have something just kind of added with their policy here. And it's all of your funeral arrangements. That's including,
so they have a benefit for funeral arrangements.
If that's the route you want to go, or urns, or just every part of the funeral arrangement process, they will get you discounts on, and they will negotiate instead of just letting them know how much your policy is for so they can spend all of it. They will make sure to get you discounted prices. So whatever's left over can go back into, your son's pocket at that point. They also have
sorry. Can you hold on to me, Brandy? I'm sorry. My son's trying to call me. I don't know if he...
Oh, this is still me.
He hung up, so I'll just call him back. There was something going on him. So he'll text me or something. Don't worry about it. So go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't mean to...
No, you are just fine. And again, if you need me to hang on, I don't mind at all.
No, go right ahead. Yeah. If he calls, I'll just say 1 sec.
So literally, she's just building no, there's no sales pressure. Like, it's all for you. You can see she's not needy. She's not like begging the client. No, just hang on here. She's just very laid back, calm, cool, collected. Client really reciprocates very well to that.
But I don't know if he hasn't. If it's that important, he'll call me back.
Okay, gotcha. All right, and so what I'm showing here, they also, just to let you know again what they have included, they have that Sequoia Funeral Concierge Program, which is huge. Like, on average, they help families save usually $2,000 to $3,000 off of those arrangements.
Basically, she's just pushing her a way more valuable product.
But they also, if you haven't already done this, they have something called Legacy Shield, where they will help you create your final wishes and a will, things like that. So just a cool benefit that they have. But this is what I'm showing to be the cheapest option for you. And so they have 3 options here that they've recommended. Again, you can kind of go up or down based on what's comfortable for you. But for the $10,000, I know you said that you were quoted like 51. This one here, I'm showing is going to be the cheapest option. It is day one coverage. The premiums never increase and it never expires. And the 10,000 here is showing to be $45.99. So just a little bit cheaper than the other one, not a whole lot. But I know you said, so for the 15,000, that one is at $66.89.
That's but for what? What's one?
For 15,000.
15? Okay.
So that would, again, so cremation, even if you have like the whole funeral, if you have an open casket, if you have doves, that usually runs about $5,500 for that whole type of service.
Right.
So for a 10,000, you're looking at leaving probably about 5,000 left over with that Sequoia discount program. Yeah. And then the 15,000, you'd be leaving about 10,000 left over.
Right.
They do have a $20,000 option here, and Lori, I honestly would not recommend this just because I think it might be a little more coverage than what you need, and we also want to stay comfortable. But that one is $87.80. Again, I personally wouldn't recommend that one, but I guess just kind of fill me in as a mother with what you're looking for. Are you thinking the 10,000 or the 15,000 would kind of give you the most peace of mind?
Yeah. Probably. I mean, the 15,000 doesn't sound bad at all. Trying to, think about 87 doesn't sound bad though. I mean, it doesn't sound, terribly bad. But I don't know.
No interruptions. Let the client speak.
Is it possible? I mean, I want to just sit with my brain and just sit and think about what and look at this and tally it in my brain. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, I completely understand. One thing I would say, as far as just if I can make a suggestion, because the 20,000, I know that's really what you were wanting. That's what you want to leave, but to see. What we can do is see if we can get you approved with this company ultimately. Again, and all the information you gave me, that's me doing the underwriting, knowing that we should be able to go in this direction. But ultimately, it is up to the carrier. But if you want to see if we can get you approved at even the lowest option, the $10,000 option, you can set it out 10 days or 2 weeks or whatever dates you need to cross your T's, dot your I's, look at your financial inventory. And then if you want to increase it at that point before it actually starts, we can do that and it won't be an issue. So you can actually have some time to, make sure it'll really make sense before going for the higher coverage amount.
Right.
Is everything all right? Is he okay?
Oh my God, yeah. He's just like sitting in my butt. Oh my God. I'm telling you. He's 32 and he's still 10. All right. So you're telling me if I say I want the $15,000 one, that we can go about and do that, and if I want to change it, I can.
Yeah. So my job isn't to make you start anything today. It's just really seeing if you can get approved. So if you want to if we can get you approved at the 10,000, maybe you can set your date out as far as 30 days before you want it to actually start. So you can set it out for, however long you think it'll take to just really,
Can I do it for 15,000 though? If I'm going to do it, I might as well let you check it out for 15,000 first.
Yeah.
Then I know which way to go.
That 66.89 you think would be really comfortable and affordable for you each month?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can definitely check here, and again, my fingers are crossed. It's just whenever I can. This company, it's really an amazing company to be able to go with.
Sounds good. And she just go ahead and sold the deal there. So that's literally the one call close of Brandy, our top agent. She's doing, on track to do another 50 policies again this month. But I just want to break down kind of how our process works, the training, and just the things on how I've been able to kind of communicate with her on how to build value, how to make the client feel comfortable. And ultimately, I want you guys to know that your skill set is preventing you from making deals. The other agent, if she had the skill set and the right product, that she could actually sold that lady. But the problem is she didn't know how to handle objections. She didn't know how to get the client to feel at ease. She didn't know how to push through the objections and ultimately help the client make a decision. And when you can learn these different processes, you can teach this, you can have a successful, career in the final expense or selling life insurance over the phone. So I hope this video helped you guys, give you a breakdown. Brandy is awesome. We are so grateful. She's a top agent, I believe, in the country. I think she can outsell anyone. And ultimately, she's developed the skills, a heart of service. She has a sincere heart who wants to help people, and ultimately the skill set of how to have this balance of, I want to help people, we're also going to get this taken care of, and ultimately have the product knowledge as well to make it happen. So grateful for you guys. I hope this video helps you, and ultimately hope this helps make you more money. And one day we hope that if you did want to work with us, we give you all the resources and tools to help you become successful with us here. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Keep crushing, and way to go, Brandy. Cheers.